First of all, when you walked in, I saw hair hanging below your armpit from the back. That's crazy.
I know, that's been my dream.
Yeah.
I've never gotten it this long.
I know, right? So remind me, I think I met you last summer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you had done a few keratin treatments elsewhere.
Yes.
And had been liking them.
Yes.
You really liked what it was doing for your hair.
Yes, I did.
But did you feel like, what was it that like they kind of slowly started to not work as well?
The quality was really bad over time. Like the first few were really good.
And then it just kind of went downhill. Yeah. And then now you've been with me for a year and a half now. I would say your hair's probably grown.
Yeah.
All of this, and we've been doing consistent trims, you know, to get it to a really, really healthy place. And you know, you just may be someone whose hair, this is the length that your hair gets.
I think so, but before it only got to like here. So I'm so happy.
Yeah, and then your natural texture is just more wavy, right? But you don't really get any definition in your wave.
Right.
It's more like frizz.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So this isn't your hair air dried, is it?
It is.
Oh, you don't even need to see me yet.
Yes.
You're
I
like,
do.
So when your hair air dries this nice, and maybe you don't need it quite yet, what would be the reason that you get in? You just know that it's more of a maintenance thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because my hair before this was really, really frizzy. I know if I don't maintain it, it will go back to being frizzy and die and go back to the shorter length.
Yeah. So it's not so much that you are not liking your hair as is. It's just, you know, that if you push it, you kind of end up in that vicious cycle of overheat styling, over processing. Your hair gets shorter and it just gets frizzier and more unmanageable.
Exactly.
So instead, you're just consistently every 3 months. Yeah. And that's what we suggest, especially for people who are growing their hair. You know, if you are in a maintenance mode, maybe not so much, but if you're really always just trying to focus on growth, or if you use a lot of heat and you're kind of constantly causing damage to your hair, just getting them every 3 months, preventing all that heat is just ideal. But yeah, I mean, I feel like your hair maybe only has grown a couple of inches, but what's really, to me, the main difference is all of your hair is long now.
Yeah.
So maybe you might have had like a length like this, but it would have been half this amount of hair.
Exactly.
It would kind of more have looked like that. Exactly. The length of it would have maybe been like that.
It wasn't as full.
Yeah. So now what keratin does, it obviously does not make more hair grow on your head, but what it does is it protects your hair from heat. It also just strengthens your hair from within. And so what ends up happening is more of your hairs are able to get longer. So you end up with a thicker, fuller hairline, especially because we've been doing the trims to get off the dead on the bottom. So overall,
I'm so happy.
I love seeing this. This is a big success for us. I literally have an album dedicated to you in my phone already. So I'm excited to put your December hair in there. And do you have any feedback on the last one? I think we used a stronger one on you last time.
Yes, you told me we always use the strongest that you have, and it's been going well.
Yeah. So sometimes I use one that's more moisture forward, and sometimes I use one that's higher strength, and we kind of go back and forth based on what your hair needs. Because you're always open to a trim. Like, you don't even have split ends.
Really?
You literally don't even have split ends.
Does it feel a little bit that?
You're just spoiled now.
Okay.
You know, like you're just used to your new hair.
Yeah.
But we'll use the strongest one on you again.
Okay.
That one's not as moisture forward, but you don't need it. We're in good shape.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do some befores like we always do. Even though we're loving how long her hair is, the goal for us is always going to be length, but also really trying to get this hole to fill in on her, and it's slowly happening. And I can show you some after videos, but we always end up cutting like at least 1.5 inches off because we're waiting for a lot of this hair to get down to here. This hair used to literally sit like up here. Jolee, before we started doing your treatments, were you ever able to get this top layer of your hair to grow past your shoulders?
No,
ever?
definitely.
Where it would always just kind of stay like maybe that length?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it always led to kind of like a big hole down here. And then, do you wear your hair up as much as you used to? too? You wear it down a lot, right?
I wear it down a lot.
Yeah, because some of that hole was from wearing it up too. So today with the cut, I don't like to shock her, but I am gonna take like this much off because the goal is to just get it looking a lot more thicker and fuller at the bottom. And we've been spending a year doing that. And if you were to look at her like original after the cut, we're just been chipping away at it. So her hair is not necessarily getting longer in the sense of like a lot of length coming in, but like her hair is just finally filling in all of this. So we're gonna leave it there for today. Still long, yeah. And then we're gonna just kind of clean up some of the ends I see here with like a healthy haircut. All right, face me. It's gorgeous. It stayed just like